I'm Ty Hillman and this is my wife Stevi, and we're going to talk about getting out of a slump, because this is something that everybody, no matter how long you compete, you will go through it, probably several times in even a year. So it's important to know what it is and how you get out of it. So a slump, you don't magically lose skill. So a slump normally is more psychological. Now there are times when maybe you're not doing exactly what you need to be doing, and so the first thing you do is you go back and you reflect, you watch videos, you talk to people that know you or that you work with on a regular basis and ask if there's anything that's different. And then you try to correct that. Maybe you need to do some drills on your horse, or maybe you need to use a different bit or something like that for a short term until you start getting the results you want. So first, focus on that. But if you look at that and you find out that basically it's just you, then that's the easiest thing to fix. I know it's not always easy, but if you discipline yourself and you practice, you get out of it quicker. See, we all go through it, and it's something that every competitor goes through. But what makes the difference is how fast you come out of it. So what we want to talk about is, how do you do this? So if you do determine it's you, then we got to start with what are you focused on? Because a lot of times, you know, you will find out you're either thinking about something that has nothing to do with what needs to be done to go in and to make your run. Maybe you are, you know, for example, it's the fall is coming up, you're on the bubble of making the finals, and now your focus is, I have to compete, I have to win in order to make the finals. Well, that doesn't help you focus on what you need to do during your run to go out there and actually win, but that's where your focus is. Or maybe it is, if I don't win, I'm going to have to pack up and go home. Or if things don't go well, I'm going to have to get a job or something. There's any number of things, none of which help you actually compete at your best. So focus on, or think about what you're thinking about. I know that sounds funny, but that's truly what it is. So then take a step back and say, when I was winning, what was going on? What was I doing? What was I thinking about? What you'll find out is you weren't really thinking about anything that you needed to be doing. It was, you were relaxed, you were letting it happen. It's called relaxed concentration. So what you want to do in order to help get out of that is find one thing. What is one thing that if I do this, I have the best chance of succeeding? Whether that's looking at your spot, whether that's, you know, kicking by the barrel because your horse is short, or whatever it is, what's one thing that you can do, and then focus on that. And what you'll find out is, once you allow yourself to focus just on that one thing, you say, if I do this, I don't care about the outcome, I don't care about the results, I don't care about my time, I don't care if I win any money. If I do that one thing, I can feel successful. I can drive out of the parking lot knowing that I was successful, because here's what that'll do for you. When you feel successful, then you can start to feel confident. And it is impossible to compete at your best if you don't feel confident. So that is the beginning step of starting to feel successful, which breeds confidence, which breeds a better performance.
A perfect example of this for me, October 1st last year, I started out, I was gonna go make the finals. And I rode like that. I had a terrible winter. I just went in there and I rode to try to just win. And it showed. You know, I wasn't with my horse, I wasn't communicating with him like I needed to, I wasn't riding like I needed to. So I had to step back and reevaluate what was going on. And he helped me so much, because you have to change your focus. And my little success was, if I keep the barrels up, no matter what the time is, no matter if I run to the wall, that was my success. And I didn't win a check all winter until March this past year. So that was a long slump for me. But what did happen in that process was it just got better and better to where I did keep the barrels up. That gained confidence. So from there, I had a game plan with my horse, and I wasn't going in there just thinking about winning, you know, winning money. It was, I'm going in here to make my run with my horse. I want to beat myself. And that became my game plan, and that changed everything.